Hey you guys, my name is Nate. For those who know me and those who don't, I ask that the Lord blesses my tongue. I'm going to try to put two videos on this one. Alright, this is October 2017. This one's really short. Um, this is what I wrote. The dead to zombies are the dead to rise. The living to be the dead are the zombies. Now basically what I wrote beneath here, and I put down note, and I said earthly death or spiritual death. And that was for that one. Now there's another one that was I'm sorry, not October but November. This one is November 6, 2017 on a Monday. It says I'm at my mom's house with her boyfriend and others, and I leave. Now I'm in a hotel next door with either one of my nieces and one of my friends. I don't know which one, but I know for a fact that the person is there. I have to pick up a baby in Dallas, and I think her name is Tora. I'm not sure what it is, but I know it starts with a T. Now I'm in a car and I'm driving. I see a building on my right with a large gate that's open and crossing and blocking the street. It's crossing and blocking the street. Now past this gate is a cemetery. I don't see it, but I know it's there. It's dark outside, and the gate it's dark outside, and the gate to the building is on my right, but it's blocking the street and it's blocking my way. I get out the car and walk over. I get out the car and walk over to the gate, trying to look through what seems to be shutters all the way across from left to right, but the shutters are open. Now I try to look through them, but all I see is darkness. So I walk back to my car to get my flashlight, and I return to the gate. I shine a light through the shutters, but I still can't see anything. I can't see through. I know that there's a cemetery on the other side, but I can't see it. I don't want to cross the cemetery, so I walk back to the car thinking I will go around the neighborhood in another direction. Now, all of a sudden, I'm back in the hotel with, my mom's boyfriend. He's in the hotel with me, and I couldn't get to the little girl, so I couldn't get to the little girl, and that I was going to call her mom or call someone. Now I'm on the phone with my mom, and I'm telling her about the little girl, but someone's there with my mom, and my mom keeps telling them she wants her boyfriend to come home. So she started telling me that. She started telling me she wanted him to go home, but I didn't want him to go home because I think, and I felt that my mom was supposed to be there too, but she wasn't. So now I'm in a graveyard, and I'm watching the funeral. I'm watching the funeral that I never see, but I know it. So I'm sitting in the chair, and I see the people getting shovels and little boxes, and they're starting to bury them. So I step forward to see them burying the little boxes and a big box. They start to bury a little box and a big box. So they're burying their dead. So a young guy comes over to me and he asks, "Hey, do you need help burying your dead?" I say yes. I say yes to him. Now, the reason I told him yes is because I didn't want to bury no dead bodies. I didn't want to bury anybody that was dead, I didn't want to do it. I was going to walk around to see if someone would help me anyway. So I looked to my left, and I had a small box that was on the chair and one large box that was on the chair. The boy picks up the large box for me, and the top half of the box slides off or open. It slides halfway off or open, and in the box is somebody I knew. But this person is gone, he's passed away. Somebody I knew, but he's passed away. So I feel that I know these small boxes have pets in them. So I watched the boy try to put the top back on the box, but it won't stay on. It just won't stay on. It kept sliding off and whatnot. So suddenly, I'm standing at the guy that I know. I'm standing at his grave where the boy placed him. But now there's no top on the box at all. I could see his whole body, his full body. But he was dressed. So below the grave, deep in the ground, there's a room with people in white robes. Many people. Now, they're doing something with the dirt, the caskets, and papers. So I see papers, and I see them doing something with it, whatever. But I'm not sure what they're doing. But they don't see me, and the boy doesn't see them either. But they don't see me, and I can see them. So only I could see them. So when I look again, the boy's gone and a lady is there trying to bury the guy that I knew. So there's still not a cover on or over his body. So she starts to shovel dirt on him. So the guy wakes up, opens his eyes, and starts chanting something that I know is bad. You know, I know it's bad. I felt it was bad too, but I don't know exactly what he's chanted or whatever. So I started kicking dirt on him. It's not working fast enough for me. So I get on my hands and my knees and I start pushing the dirt on him with both of my hands. So all of a sudden now I'm running because the guy, he jumped out of the casket, out of the grave, and he's chasing me while still chanting. And I still don't know what he's chanting, but I know it's bad, so he's chasing me. So I run inside of a church building to tell the lady what happened, but I don't think that she believed me. She ends up going to a guy and asked could or would he help me. The other guys just walked around, you know, so I stand in the middle of some guys asking for help. So now I'm walking into a room. I go into a room. I'm still in the church, but I'm in a room with people sitting at tables, you know, maybe white tables. So I run to two ladies at a table, bend down and hide up under the table. I see the guy that I know. He comes in, busting into the church, yelling, nay, nay, and in my last name in a demon voice. Now I'm afraid, so I stand under the table and I tell the ladies, don't tell them that I'm there. I tell them something else, but I'm not sure what. So, but the guy's looking for me and he's yelling out, nay, nay, and in my last name, nay, nay, and in my last name. And that's it for this one. So basically what the Lord was telling me was, hey, he wanted me to find the Torah. I told you guys later on, after this or whatever, the Lord led me to the Torah, which is basically the first couple of books of the Bible. And it was important that I got that, but he ended up leading me to it. So basically the baby I was supposed to find was the Torah. He wanted me to find the Torah. Now the graveyard, the graveyard is the land of the dead. The gate blocking it was to say, hey, I wasn't supposed to go in. Now when I went back to the car to get my flashlight, the Lord was saying, shine your light through the darkness. Shine your light through the darkness. When I ended up back at that hotel or whatnot, I said I need to make a phone call, and I ended up calling my mom. The Lord was telling me she wasn't there where she was supposed to be. But I was where I was supposed to be, me and her boyfriend, but I wanted my mom there as well, but the Lord was saying she wasn't where she was supposed to be. From there, ended up going back to the land of the dead. The Lord was telling me that there was something bad about the guy that I knew. Okay, and that the dead would arise. The dead demons that would arise in the land of the dead. The gate was blocking the way to the land of the dead because, hey, there was no one to enter and there wasn't supposed to exit at the beginning. But when I ended up back into the cemetery, you know, he came about the grave. So the Lord was saying that the dead will rise. The people in the white robes, once I went back to the Bible, it talked about those being saints. Okay. Now the church, asking for help, you know, going in the church asking for help, and him, the dead person that I knew, he ran into the church. Demon, wickedness is not supposed to be able to enter holy ground, so God was saying there's wickedness in the church. Now if you read your Bible talks about the church. The church is the temple. Now the church is the people are the church. Your body is your temple. Okay. So I want you guys to understand that there's light in a man of light and there's darkness in a man of darkness. Now, at the very beginning, when I said I was in a hotel room and my niece and somebody else was there, the reason why the Lord showed me that or whatever, because at that time they were in a hotel room and I didn't find that out until maybe a couple of days later or a week later that they had been staying in a hotel room. And the reason why I was there with my mom's boyfriend, ended up finding out later on or whatever that my mom and her boyfriend, they were out of town working or whatever, and they were in a hotel. So that's how all that came about. So I'm going to end this one, and I guess I'll put it as I don't know, I'll figure it out, and I'll just put it on there for you guys to read or catch up or whatnot. So I'll see you in the next video.